I have no idea what's going on.
It doesn't matter. Are we rolling? Am I doing this for free?
Welcome back to The Pit Stop, the only official recap show for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18. I'm your host, Bianca Del Rio, and today we are joined by one of the only queens I would trust to properly read me. She's all legs and no dairy. Please welcome Jujubee!
Bianca! It's so good to be back.
It's so good to see you. Now, I know you have done Pit Stop for a hot minute, but you've never done it with me.
And I'm so excited to be here with you.
This is good. Why?
You know why? I'm obsessed with you.
You're obsessed with me.
I love you.
Oh my God.
Do you remember calling me when I didn't win?
Wait, I called you?
You did?
What did I say?
Well, you actually said something really funny. You said, are you into older guys?
Did I say that?
You did, and I think you were asking me out, but like, I was so sad that I didn't win that I couldn't register if you were like flirting with me or not.
Oh,
and the answer is yes, if it's you, yes.
This is so awkward because that didn't happen.
No, it did happen.
It did not happen.
It did happen.
It did not happen.
This
is not how we start this episode, with lies.
So what, who cares?
Oh, what? Oh, so now you're trying to steal the title of the drag queen who lies the most? We all know who's got that title. Before we get into another design challenge,
My favorite!
I have to ask you, what is new with you? How is life in Boston?
Oh, life is great. I've been gardening. I'm getting my bathroom remodeled. You know, choosing tile.
Tile?
It's tile, not Kyle.
Oh, you're choosing tile.
Tiles.
Well, you're pretty good at picking tile. I mean, you just got those teeth. I saw your post! I saw your post! Don't act surprised!
Okay, so these aren't veneers.
Yes, and they're bigger than your dreams. And this
No,
is an
no.
important moment.
These are great. Like, look.
Yes, yeah.
I have canines. Sometimes people get their teeth done. It's just one
Big moment,
It's
yes.
one long tooth, right?
Right.
I have teeth.
Now, did you get those for free and then you had to make a post about it?
No, they weren't free.
You paid for it.
I paid some money for it.
What do you mean, some? What did you do for the other half?
You'd have to ask Dr. Cordova at Core Smiles.
Oh, wait, so what they did was they shaved down what was your original teeth.
No, they did not.
Sucked the and then they put the caps
not.
on.
They did
What?
not. I was on Invisalign for 6 months, right? To correct my bite and my gaps. And then they used composite recontouring technology to create a better tooth so that my bite could be more beautiful. I could have the star smile that I have now, and I could sit here with you in your teeth.
Ah, what a beautiful story that they're gonna cut.
Are you circumcised?
Depends on the day.
I keep mine pulled back.
You do? What talent. I knew a queen that was uncircumcised, and when she didn't wash things, she would take the cheese and make hoop earrings.
Do you like cheese?
Not on an ear.
I kind of feel like you're like kind of a cuck.
Now, every now and then.
I feel like you'd be that girl that I'd put in a cuck chair and make you watch me do things.
Oh my God, could we go to that, whatever, in Dubai where you can on people? Are you into scat?
Like, shove it up to it. Like that.
No, I mean, whatever sounds you gotta make to produce the I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. No one's gonna care about our little scat moment. Okay, okay, so. Okay.
Ooh.
Not because I believe this, it's just because it's in the teleprompter. You look great. Tell me about this look.
Well, you know what's really funny is when
Why are you talking so low?
because we're mic'd.
Yeah, but you can still be heard. Try it. Pretend you're at a drive-thru. Go.
Hi, can I get a number 3 with a diet?
Diet. So tell me about this look.
Well, you know what's crazy is when you texted me and you were like, hey, are you like busy? And I was like, oh, I'm so busy.
Yeah.
And you were like, do you want to come do the pit stop? And I was like, I don't know what to wear. Did you guys hear that? I'm scared. I don't know what was that, guys. And I didn't do it. I'm scared. Wait.
Okay. I don't know what the that was.
Well,
But it was beautiful.
yeah, well, you know, for the people who do know, they know.
Okay, that is beautiful.
Do you have ADHD?
No.
I do.
Really? You've been diagnosed?
Nope.
Okay, now here's my question. Who from season 18 is most likely to be your twin? And by that, I mean someone who will go on to do 4 versions of Drag Race and lose.
Oh.
Yeah, see, twin similarities.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought the answer was gonna be Mandy Mango.
Well, no.
But I think
no, that would be racist.
Well.
Dare you? The question is, who do you think is gonna have to come back 10 times to make themselves feel better? You know, kind of like what you did.
Well, you know, that's a really hard question to answer because there's no.
Great, Discord. All right,
Do you think it's gonna be Discord Adam?
I think it's gonna be Discord. You know your way around a safety pin. But that's getting ahead of myself. Let's move on. You know the routine. New episode starts. They're at the mirror crying about the last bitch who left. And we all know my all-time favorite, Athena, went home. Wah, wah, wah.
Your best friend.
My best friend. And I have not been this sad since Alexis Michelle left, but it's what it is. She left a long message up there. Who am I gonna rag on now? Stay tuned.
Wait,
But
what was the message?
Well, she that big long message, and she's telling everybody, stay true to yourself, blah, blah, blah. That same bullshit y'all write when you leave. You know, you wrote a couple. She left a very long Greek farewell. Did you understand any of that?
No, but I have had that lemon chicken rice soup, which is Greek, and it's fantastic.
Okay, back to the question. Greek farewell. Juicy is now talking Greek. And
Yeah, but
what?
is she Greek?
Well, I don't know if she's Greek. Do you think she's Greek?
Well, I don't think so. No, she doesn't look.
Maybe
Greek
she
to me.
associates as Greek.
Maybe she's gone to Greece.
All right. Then here goes Discord with her delusion. She's thinking she needs to be in the top. What?
Nothing.
What?
That's God right there.
That's man coming out.
You need your HVAC cleaned at your house.
Yeah. All right, Juju, let's finally get into the episode. It's a new day room, and Ru announces this week's mini challenge. It's your all-time favorite, your star shining moment, the reading challenge. Do you look forward to a reading challenge each season?
I love them.
Now, what?
Are you reading any books right now?
No. Are you?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
I'm reading this.
Don't do.
I'm reading this book. No, I'm serious.
Oh.
It's my friend's book.
Oh, let's
Holly
hear it.
Stars. You know Holly Stars?
No, but tell me.
Yeah,
about...
Holly Stars is from the UK, and she wrote this book, Missing in Soho. This is her second installment. It is a drag murder mystery. It comes out in February in the UK and in June in the US. Everybody should read it. Support queer arts. And listen, whoever's editing this, you're not cutting this out. Because reading is what? And this is a copy for you.
Oh, thank you. I don't read books, I read people.
Okay, thank God, because it wasn't for you.
Now that you're through, let's talk about this episode's reading challenge. Now, remember in season 2, you topped your reading challenge. But as you watch this season's challenge, who do you like?
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Because I'm asking. Wait, let me try a different version. Who do you like?
Who do I like?
Who do I like?
Okay, so who do I like in the reading challenge?
Yes.
I really enjoy Mikey's charisma.
What did Mikey say?
I have no idea. But the way that they said it was charismatic.
I got you. Mikey actually went for it with the Casey Anthony joke.
Oh, Casey Anthony, she killed her kid.
I wish she was your mother. I personally enjoyed Darlene when she said that Kenya's heels are staying up with faith and a prayer. And then Kenya's reads made no sense.
I don't remember what she said.
That's how good they were.
Oh.
You know who was not great either, though?
Who?
Juicy.
No. Juicy, but at least she admits that she's not good.
Yeah.
The other ones act surprised when they all go,
Yeah.
But reading is a special talent, you know? And these young kids, I also think they're afraid to go there. You know,
Yeah.
we don't care because we know that it's the funniest, especially even if it's about each other, is where the joke lies.
Are
you know?
Are you gonna read me right now?
No, I'm not gonna read you right now. There's
Why?
nothing as hateful as I could say that what God has already done to you.
So you believe in God?
Well, for the sake of the joke, yes, I do. So Mikey wins and gets one step closer to being a guest right here on the pit stop.
Just give it to Discord. So
Why?
She has something. So she has something.
But her reads were bad.
Who cares?
All right, that's where you're playing. Now, Juju, before we go on with the episode, and since we're talking about the reading challenge, I'm gonna hand you a pair of glasses because you're the only one I trust.
Oh, I can't.
You can do this.
I'm scared.
You can do this.
Oh, give it to me.
Yeah. Reading challenge.
Bianca Del Rio, you foot. Look.
Okay, I said read, not be accurate. Okay?
That was crazy. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. I almost didn't recognize
That's not what you said! All right, Juju, moving on. Ru announces that this week's Maxi Challenge is yet another design challenge. But this time the queens have to use materials from an eliminated queen to design a party dress. Now, I heard that you love design challenges.
I love them.
I know. What?
So good at them.
You are. What do you think of this challenge?
Honestly, the only reason I would ever want to go back to Drag Race is so that I could pick up yards of fabric and take a pair of shears and cut lines through it and creating shapes and then sewing them.
You know what? If I didn't know you and just heard this description, I would go, she's talented.
Yeah.
But yet I've seen you just be a loser countless times. So it's all an act.
You know, I'm really good at what I do.
Lying?
Getting third place.
Oh, I was gonna say, you should be a politician. Brilliant.
I'd run with you though.
Oh yeah, we could do it together. Yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
could you imagine?
I'll be vice. You could be the one.
Oh, like that was an option? Sure. Now, out of the eliminated queens, which queen would you go for? Which suitcase would you pick? Answer the question! Whose suitcase would you take? Pretend it's an airport. No one's watching. The carousel is moving. There's a suitcase that you go, I need that one. Whose bag would you take?
Didi Fuego.
Didi Fuego. Why would you?
Because she was the first girl kicked off and I wanted to say her name in solidarity.
No, you're probably saying her name because she probably has the most in the suitcase because she didn't wear it on the episode.
Well, that too. But she had a shoe collection with Betsy Johnson, and I think that's really cool, Didi. And if you make them in a size like 11, 12.
You were in 11, 12?
What do you wear, bitch?
Wait, you were in 11, 12?
Yeah.
I thought your feet were small.
No, my is small.
Oh, not your feet.
It's not though. It's not though.
Sure, they'll fix that.
It's not though.
So big.
It's not though. It's not. Oh. Teeny tiny little pig in a blanket penis. Whose fabric would you have chosen?
The suitcase. Whose suitcase would I have taken?
Oh, let me ask that again.
Yeah.
Whose suitcase? Whose suitcase? Don't look at me, you ugly bitch.
You said look at me, but then don't look at me.
But look here, look here, look here, look at my ear. Whose?
Oh, now that I see your ear, it explains your size. Go ahead, what?
It's above average.
Yeah.
Whose?
I would have chosen Vita because she's a queen of a certain age and she likes sequins. So if her bag contains anything like the stuff she was wearing, I would say hers. The queens have chosen their suitcases, and Miss Jane Doan, who ended up with Sierra's, realizes she has a suitcase full of scraps. Jane is a designer. I mean, she's freaking out. Is she acting crazy for no reason? She can make something out of nothing.
I feel like she could do this, but I can see why she is on this train of thought.
Yeah.
Train. Stop that train. Holy it's a movie that I'm in that's coming out May 29th, starring me, RuPaul, and Ginger Minj. Also, Latrice Royale is in it, Brooklyn Heights, Marsha, and Drag Race winner Simone. Lisa Rinna's in it too.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
So where were we?
Okay, so Darlene has Athena's suitcase. Now, it's just a pile of zebra. You got some of these queens that are screaming, this is sabotage. Do you think this is actual trickery? Would you like f up another contestant by just leaving some
I'm just saying, trickery, dancery, Mary J. Blige.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't either, but it's gonna be so funny when it's edited.
I'm sure. Back in the workroom, Ru surprises the queens for some one-on-one chit-chat, starting with Miss Jane Don't. Now, Ru asked Jane if she thinks she has a target on her head. What do you think's going through her mind right now?
I don't know, maybe. What do I think that she's thinking?
Yeah.
Well, how do I know? Why should I even try to think about what she's thinking? Is what she's thinking. That's crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why should I assume what she's thinking? Like, what I'm thinking is what I think in my brain, and what Jane is
Okay, so
thinking
let's
is
just
what
go back to your brain then. Do you remember when Ru stopped to talk to you the first time?
Yes, I was wearing wide leg jeans, and I think I had on flip flops because season 2, and I believe that like my T-shirt was from like Express Men. You know, it was so fun.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, of course. Weren't you?
No.
Really?
No. Did you notice through the walkthrough, Ru says to Jane, I love your Miss M tattoo.
Who the is Miss M?
You don't know who Miss M is?
No.
The divine Miss M?
Madonna.
Bette Midler. She used to call herself the divine
Oh,
Miss M.
I know who that is.
Yes.
I know, but
But when she said Miss M, who did you think it was?
like Madonna,
Close.
Mariah
yeah.
Carey,
No.
Michelle Pfeiffer,
No.
Michelle Obama. Margaret Cho.
You thought it was a tattoo of Margaret Cho.
No, I didn't look at the tattoo. Girl, I have to squint when I'm watching anything.
Don't know what's going on.
That's not an Asian joke. It's a vision joke. Sorry.
Ru then reminds Kenya that it's all about proportions and construction.
She needs titties.
She needs bigger titties.
I'm sorry, you just need boobs. And I'm not trying to body shame queens that don't wear boobs, but
Right.
like if you're gonna put on like body, you gotta put on all of it.
Well, I think if you
Right?
have the chance to create an illusion, then, you know, give us the look. When you got a rib cage, you want to have a titty on it.
A rib cage?
Well, yeah, that's under the titty. You don't have a, clearly,
I do.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a size 14 now, you know.
In what country?
United States of the divided states of America.
Okay, got you.
Because we're not so united, are we? I quit vaping. That's why I gained so much weight.
Great. Thank you.
Let's talk about the construction, though.
Yeah. What about the color? Do you agree with Ru when Ru was telling Kenya proportions?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Thank you for your insight. Did you notice that one moment that Juicy was saying the juice is loose? Did you see that part where she has no idea where that came from?
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
where she thought it was coming from was not necessarily where it was coming from.
Right.
But you knew immediately because you are a drag queen of a certain age. So who originally said the juice is loose?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Remember that book he wrote? If I did it?
Yes, and remember, if the glove don't fit, you must quit.
Mr.
Awkward
Cochran or something?
Yes. And
then
the
the
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Ah! Yes.
See? Wow, we are old.
We are. Do you remember when he was in the Bronco?
I watched that live on TV.
Wait a minute. Turn your head this way.
What?
Bitch, that was you driving the Bronco. He was in the back seat.
Bitch, I can't drive, bitch.
Next up, Ru calls over Discord. Listen, back to the plot. In a shocking turn of events, Ru calls over Discord and does something I have never seen on the 52 seasons of Drag Race that exist. Ru looks at this bitch and says, let me help you with your walk.
That's very kind
Now,
of
you
her.
were there for 50 of those seasons.
Yeah.
Tell me, have you ever witnessed this?
Never.
Never.
Not
Would you
once.
be intimidated if Ru says, come over here, let me show you how to walk?
If Ru's gonna reach out and help you, she must really enjoy you. She must really, really like you
Yeah.
and care about, you know, your well-being. And she's being mother about it. So
Or maybe it's just a clinical thing, because her walk is not healthy.
maybe this is.
Well, listen, I gave this analogy recently on another episode where she's walking like she's got a and she's holding it in, but still trying to be sexy. Which brings me to a story. Remember you and I in that cab in Paris?
Paris.
Do you remember that night?
I don't.
We were in the back seat. You had a...
I was touching cloth. I was touching cloth in a cab in Paris. And it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was the Corner Cafe's fault. Because when you go to Paris, what do? You go to a little cute bistro and you order the duck confit. And I had one too many duck confits.
And she's yelling at the Parisian driver, go!
Please, I need to use the restroom.
S'il vous plaît.
How do you say restroom in French?
Obviously, you didn't know.
I said I need to
Because
use
he
the
kept
restroom.
driving.
I need to use the restroom. Help me, please.
Oh God, I think that was the last time I saw
Good
you.
French accent.
That's the last time I saw you. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Jujubee in Paris.
Okay. Well, it would actually be far more entertaining than that Emily in Paris. The queens are back in the
Who
world.
the is Emily?
She's not on this season. Just stay with me. I forgot. I threw you something and you don't know where
But
you
you know
are now.
who is? You know who is?
Who?
You know who is? You know who is? Crystal.
Yeah. I gotta say, what I gathered from this whole Crystal moment, it reminded me of when you stole Raven's ring on Drag U.
Yes, and I wanted that ring.
Are you still a klepto?
Once a klepto, always a klepto, but I don't steal.
Who's got the ring now?
I do.
So you're a thief?
No.
Klepto?
No.
The rightful owner?
Yes.
Moving on.
Now the queens are back in the workroom getting ready.
Now the queens are back in the workroom getting ready for the runway when Discord reveals her entire look is being held by safety pins. Now, are you a safety pin gal yourself?
Like one or two.
One or two, okay. Well, here's a moment where she confesses to everybody she's using 800 safety pins, and it's the only thing holding it together. Do you think this is fair?
I think it's fine.
You do, even though it wasn't in the box.
Well, thread wasn't in the box.
Oh, but this is where I fight with you. No, thread is a given. Thread is an option. Thread is a supply, along with the sewing machines. I would agree with you if the safety pins were on the inside.
Oh.
Don't you agree?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
So why do you think it's okay?
I think it's okay because it's Discord Adams, and she could do no wrong.
Now back on the main stage, Rue, Michelle Visage, Carson Kressley, and extra special Judge Iman.
Oh, she's so pretty!
Iman, can we just say, glorious goddess Iman.
Iman, you are so beautiful. I don't understand. You are a kiss from the Lord. You are the universe's gift to this planet. I love you. And continue to breathe so that I could breathe in your atoms. You know you breathe in everybody's atoms in the entire planet once every 7 years.
What she said. Anyway, everybody's here to see these party dresses that these queens whipped up. The category is party. Copyright, Adore Delano. First up, it's Darlene Mitchell.
I love everything. What do I think of her or
Yeah,
this
what do you
look?
think of this look? We're judging the
I
runways
love
now.
this look. I don't like the hair.
You don't, I looked at the hair, and you have to like search this online, but it's giving me Patti LuPone in the 80s when she had a mullet. Because it's a lot of face, little hair. I think the dress is cute, cute, cute.
I love it.
I would wear it. I think it's adorable. It looks like it would pack well for our power ballads when we're doing our gigs at Hamburger Mary's. I like it. I like it, Darlene.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, would you wear that?
I
You would
probably-
try to get in it. Yeah, I got you.
I probably, yes.
Yeah. Next we have Discord Adams, who is Jujubee's favorite. Tell me, what did you
I
think
love
of-
her. I think this is gorgeous. You don't? She looks like a pop star. She looks like she's gonna sell me an album and I'm gonna download it and pay for it. I'm not even gonna do one of those like add to my playlist where I can listen to it when it's online.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for it. She's gonna make that 3% from me. I think her walk is pretty stunning in this. The shoes lends to the walk. I love it. And then when you see Mama Rue going like this, she's a proud mother.
All right.
That's all you want from Rue, right?
Sure.
Wait, that's all you want from Rue, right?
Sure.
Please cut that. Editor, please help me. That sounded crazy. That's all you want from Rue, right?
Sure. The thing is, I think the dress alone is really fabulous. It reminds me of like a Miley Cyrus thing. What I hate is the red boots, the wig, the earrings, the gloves. It just becomes too much on top of. If she simplified everything around it, I'd appreciate the dress more. Because the dress is stunning, even though it is held with 800 safety pins that she shouldn't have used. Next we have Juicy Love Dion. What did you think of this look, Juju?
Well, I don't like the wig.
which is funny. That is such a drag queen wig. Like it's a wig that I would
Athena.
normally suggest on anybody to wear. But something funny about Juicy.
It
Juicy,
ages her.
It makes her look common. Like she looks so much better with her tiny little wigs because
Yes.
she's got the right face for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like the outfit though. It's cute. I like it. I like it. I don't love it. Is this crazy to think that it looks like ill-fitting even though it fits?
Well, it is
It's strange.
coming from someone who doesn't know how to sew, done in a short period of time. I think the look is good for her. Next, we have Jane Don't, who was not given much, and she actually
That's
made
cool.
a gorgeous dress out of nothing. But that's what a seamstress does.
Yeah, so you expect this.
But she did a really good job. I think it looks good. I think she looks good. Yeah, I like it. Your thoughts?
I think she likes a slit.
Well, she didn't have much fabric, Mary.
Well, she had enough fabric to make fabric. Isn't that crazy?
Moving on. Nene Coco. What do you think of Nene Coco?
I have a crush on Nene Coco.
Yeah, but we're talking about the outfit.
I like it. She looks like she has a cone head with a tiny little ponytail.
All right.
It's crazy.
I'm glad you brought it up.
But the outfit looks nice.
I think the ponytail is the problem. There's not enough tail for the pony.
She needs like 3 more bags.
That's what I'm saying. Load it up. Load it up. Next up, Mikey Meeks. Mikey Meeks. Now, Mikey's doing something that I thoroughly believe in and enjoy, which is matchy, 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 matchy. You buy the whole bolt and you make sense of it. Now, if you don't have earrings, make earmuffs. I think the look is cute.
The silhouette is so stunning. I love the way it shines on stage, and the detail in the print really speaks to the light.
My question is, why are you getting so descriptive and we're near the end?
Because, I don't know.
Finally, Miss Kenya Pleaser. We've seen the afro, but it's good proportions. I think face looks gorgeous. Jumpsuit proportionally looks great. I know you want bigger titties.
I do.
But if she made this, she did a really good job. I don't know how or why you wait till the 15th sewing challenge to pull out the stops, but it is a good look. I mean, she looks like perfection. Okay, so tell me, who was your favorite look from the runway?
Da-dee-da.
She wasn't on this season.
Crystal was great.
Oh, yeah. And you couldn't even see the nude illusion on her. Did you see how fabulous it was? So transparent. I thought what she created in a short period of time was star quality.
I think she's gonna take it, but for some reason, I think one of the other girls might take it. Maybe they're just gonna overlook her.
Overlook her?
Yeah.
I don't think she could be overlooked.
It's Crystal.
She's turning it.
And burning it.
Okay, so who would be your second choice?
You know, I actually really enjoy Jane Don't.
I'm most impressed with Jane Don't and Kenya.
Well, Kenya's great.
No, but I'm just shocked. The bitch couldn't sell before.
Discord could be on the top too.
Oh, but Discord's dress is great, but the stolen safety pins exposed. Back on the runway, and speaking of safety pins, just when I thought things could not get any better, it's time to spice things up with the queens turning on each other and telling Ru who should go home.
I hate this part.
No, I love this part. Juicy calls out Discord for the safety pin. I kind of liked it. Well, she said, you know, Discord should go home. But she also said that...
They all said Discord should go home.
Everybody did, but to be fair, Darlene has not won challenges either.
That's
so...
the fact that she brought it up was crazy.
Yes, but they both didn't win challenges, but the safety pins put them over the edge. And I kind of agree. Maybe if Discord didn't have that little attitude, I probably would have been like, oh, that poor
You think
bitch.
that was attitude?
I think in general she has an attitude. But the safety pins put them over the edge.
No, I disagree. I think it's something else.
What is it?
I don't know. It's just something else.
Oh, that's a stupid answer.
You're stupid.
I'm just saying, it's a stupid answer.
God, I'm so attracted
She
to
used the
you.
pins that she was not supposed to use.
I love you, Bianca.
Okay, Ru's made her decision, and that decision was nobody is going home, while Jane and Kenya have to lip sync for the win. Now, in this moment, I thought, wait a minute, are they in the bottom? Did you think the same thing?
I did too, but yes, but I would like, they can't be in the bottom. They look great.
But if you had to send somebody home, who would you have sent home?
Not Discord.
Okay, who would you have sent home? With the exception
Not
of Discord.
Discord, sweetie.
Who?
I am a Discord apologist and you guys can't handle it. Go on the internet and talk your little babies, because I don't give a I'm reading a book. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm winter sowing my garden, sweetie. I'm getting ready for the monarch butterflies to come into my yard, honey. I love gardening in chaos. I just throw things.
Okay, for those of you who are watching, that was not editing. That's exactly what happened in real time, and it made no sense.
But it makes sense to some of you out there, and I see you.
Well, the time has come for Kenya and Jane to lip sync to Feels Like Another One from Miss Patti LaBelle. Now, what did you think of this lip sync between these two?
Okay, I think Kenya is killing it.
And I love this song. I love this song.
I've never heard this song before.
You haven't heard this
No,
song?
but I love it. I want to do it.
Okay, so Kenya, in a shocking turn of events, actually knows the lyrics. And Jane don't, I tell you, is moving around. You know, here is Kenya holding that moment. She's feeling it, she's confident because she knows the words. And Jane is swirling around and she's not doing bad for a white girl with soul. Not at all, not at all.
A white girl with soul.
Well, they're two different types of lip syncing that they're doing, but I'm not mad at either one of them.
No,
not
they're
bad at
performing really well.
Yeah, I thought they're doing really well.
Yeah.
Now, Ru's made up her mind, and Jane Don't wins the lip sync, which gives her her third Maxi Challenge win. Yes, Jane! Now, at this moment, Jane, I have to say, you may have a target on your back. Here we go. You're the first girl to get 3. Now you can start talking about the target. She's been mentioning the target like if somebody just looks her way after her first win. If somebody says, hello, oh, my target, my target, my target.
Remember that one time she was like, I don't want to do well because I don't want them to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, them hoes. Do well. Do well. But do you think at this moment, do you think with these 3 wins that Jane is the top contender to take all of it, to take the big
I think
crown?
so. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, Juju, thank you for traveling all the way from Boston to come hang with me here in RuPaul's garage for another episode of The Pit Stop. But before we go, if it were up to you right now, based on everything that you have seen Jujubee, tell me right now, who is your top contender to take the crown for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18?
Crystal.
Oh, come on. Can we talk about something you haven't said already?
Okay, well, you know what's really funny is I can't wait to read my friend's book on a train. Train? Stop that train. May 29th. I'm scared. That movie's coming out and it's, did you guys hear that? I don't know what was that, guys. And I didn't do that. I'm scared.
Well, thanks for watching. I'm Bianca Del Rio, and I will see you next week with our very special guest, Jujubee, where we experience another 8-hour episode.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Love you, Daddy.
This is not water. What did you put in my glass?
Do you know Bianca texted me this morning? She wrote like, can't wait to see you. And I just wrote back, Daddy. And then you sent me that, who was that queen you said? She sent me a picture of a brick and she's like, I'm done.
God! Let's wrap this up.
Hey there, it's Michelle Visage. Do you say yay for gay? Well then join me and subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel.